Well, thank you, Valen. We go back to KwaZulu-Natal now, where President Cyril Ramaphosa will deliver the National Reconciliation Day address at Bergville in the northern parts of that province today. Let's cross now to our reporter, Simphiwe Makanya, who is there and helping us in the build-up to today's special event. Simphiwe, over to you.
Thank you very much, Sakina. Riani hamuhela litatsile la buhlokwa la reconciliation. What I've just said there, Sakina, is that I'm greeting all our viewers at home on this very important day of reconciliation. As you said there in your intro, Sakina, the President will be delivering the main address here just after 12 o'clock as the country marks this very important day in the history of South Africa, the Day of Reconciliation. We are going to be engaging quite a number of stakeholders. Government officials are here. We'll speak to the ordinary people as well to hear from them what they do, what they think of this day and what they feel has been done to ensure that unity is fostered amongst different races in this country. I'm now joined by the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Mr. Sihle Zikalala, who's going to be taking us through what government is basically doing to ensure that reconciliation and unity is fostered. Premier, thank you very much and welcome to the program.
Thanks for having us in your program.
Premier, as the provincial government, what programs have you got in place to ensure that this unity that is often spoken about and social cohesion actually does exist?
Well, unity will be reflected by collaboration and living together of various racial groups and all different groupings that are existing in our country. In this area and in various parts of KwaZulu-Natal, what we've found to be threatening is the issue of the lack of relationship between farmers and farm workers. And it is because of that reason that as the Premier's office, we have engaged on a province-wide program to address the plight of the farm workers, but equally ensure that we build harmony and relationship between farm workers and farmers. It is important that all issues that are affecting social cohesion are addressed and ensure that nobody feels undermined or oppressed. But more than that, we cannot allow any situation where people will still feel that their rights are trampled upon or are undermined. That will be worse to accept. So as government of KwaZulu-Natal, we're all over promoting social cohesion, racial integration, and living together of all our people in townships, but also in various areas, including farming areas.
Premier, as you speak about the program that government has got in place of ensuring racial unity and also social cohesion, the issue of land, Premier, is quite a thorny one, especially where we are, where basically community members are saying they are being evicted and being thrown into far-flung areas of this community.
Yes, the issue of land remains the critical issue. It remains the thorny issue. And that's why we are saying the program of land restitution that have taken place here need to be assessed, because often we find that people are complaining that they don't have grazing land where they've got also their livestock and they can't be able to have places to ensure that they are able to graze. So that's why we have said that we're going to assess that, meet with affected communities, and then be able to look on alternatives. There are other areas where farmers are also saying that they are prepared to offer some of the land to the people who are claiming that part, the land. And that's why we are saying it depends on a case by case, but the issue of land is one of crucial issues. And that's why as government we are also saying the expropriation of land where necessary will need to be enforced.
The issue of inequality, Premier, how can a country reconcile and how can there be social cohesion when there's so much inequality in this country, especially in the province of KwaZulu-Natal?
Well, causal factors of inequality are unemployment in particular and income distribution. And as government, we have to work to ensure that we create more employment. We've managed to create a situation where we mitigate poverty, but we must move to a point where we create jobs. That's why we've got programs that talks to issues of supporting SMMEs, but also in attracting more investors to the country so that we create more jobs for the people. And that's why we continue to say, let us lead by example as government. For those who are earning more, it doesn't make sense to demand more while other people are unemployed. Let's get people employed. Let's get those who are earning less being adjusted and getting more salaries. And that's why as the government we introduced the minimum wage, because the minimum wage is one of the key interventions to try and address poverty and inequality.
Premier, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks a lot.
There was the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Mr. Sihle Zikalala, outlining some of the government's interventions in specifically trying to address the issue of inequality and social cohesion in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. The President is expected to deliver the keynote address here just after 12 o'clock this afternoon. It's back to you in Johannesburg for now.